The first question is, tell me about your story. Tell me about the company you have and how do you impact society.
Okay, first of all, thank you, Francisco, for the invitation. A little bit about my story. Well, I started as an entrepreneur like 6-7 years ago with some projects that were focused on profit or on generating money. But one day I had the experience to go to a community in at Galeana, Nuevo León, and I fell in love with the people and with the culture of the place. So I asked myself, what could we do to help these people, and what can they do to help us as human beings? So at that time, I had a project called Create Your Own, which is a creative studio. We create custom-made products, and we wanted to do something to be socially responsible as a company. So we created a project that was designed as a way to help these people to have a special job or something that gives them money, rather than just being focused on the agriculture, which is the main activity in that place. So we designed some hands as a flower pot with a 3D scanner that we used to scan the hands of the people, and then with that scan we had a 3D model which was 3D printed, and then we created a cast with that 3D print, and the people created these flower pots with their original hands. So working on this project, we discovered that wasn't the real solution to the problems that people faced in that place. So this project, which is called Fratello project, evolved and became a thing totally different to what it was initially conceived. So right now, Fratello project is a very huge project in which we empower people in these communities, in rural communities in Mexico. And we do this by special projects which are focused on 3 main areas, which is education, health, and productive projects. Actually, we are gonna launch all the projects this February 24th, and we are gonna go to the community, and we are talking about projects that are, for example, telemedicine, which is a technology that we use with a special screen, and with holograms we can give the people the opportunity to have a medical a medical approach with a doctor that is not in the place physically, but in another place through technology. And there are other projects such as a library, where we are building a library, and we're also building a tiny industry in the community for people to put their talents to the service of others.
So the main idea of you was not just becoming a businessman, but creating ways in order to empower people.
Yes, that's right.
By doing it several ways. Okay, that sounds very interesting and excellent, and I think this is the new way business should be done, and that is very impressive. And another question I have for you is, what about innovation? What is the role of innovation in your company, and how has innovation been so important for you in the projects you create in order to empower these people from Galeana?
Okay, well, there are several things that I can say about innovation. First of all, as a Mexican society, we are used to a government that just talks or say things as promises, false promises. So these communities have faced many government interventions that weren't successful. They were these people that were wanting them to vote for them. They just went to the communities and make false promises, and other companies just came and gave them things that will make them as a company to look good in front of society. So all these things created like a solid rock for these people that we needed to face when we arrived at the community. and it was a very strong resistance for us to work with them. So we needed to innovate in a different way for the people to believe in us, to believe in themselves, and to be able to let the project to be successful. So the first way we did this is by empowering. Most of the times we think that well, I don't know the word in English, but assistentialism. I don't know if that's
Like just go and give money.
just go and give and give and give and give. But we think that that's the best way to solve the problems. Sometimes it's the best way, especially when it's something of urgency. When, for example, there's an earthquake, we need to help people immediately and give some water or food. But when we're talking about a long-term thing, project, maybe that's not the best solution. So we need to innovate in the empowerment model, first of all. Second, we are innovating in the technology way. We are applying concepts of Industry 4.0, which is a very strong tendency right now. Nuevo León is working a lot in this. There's actually an initiative called Nuevo León Sustentable, or Nuevo León Industria 4.0. And we are working together with this, with a project I told you before, which is the holograms or telemedicine. And of course, we are also involving 3D printing or other things that led us to break all barriers that we can face in the path. So we need to innovate. It's a must to do social entrepreneurship.
Okay, so thank you very much.